Survival, self-reliance, learning the old ways, being able to go out into the out of doors, whether it's the prairies or the woodlands, and enter it without any tools, and to stay out there indefinitely. So we start with attitude, survival attitude. It involves awareness, movement, the ability to make a shelter on your own without any tools, any tarps, any need of fire. And the standard isn't to make it through the night, it's to remain comfortable indefinitely. That frees a person. When you could build your home wherever there's leaf litter or pine boughs or bark, then that box that you live in is no longer a need, it's a want. In fact, most people, when they dial in their shelter, admit that it was a more comfortable night's sleep in their own bed. And instead of television, what if we watched the fire and shared the stories of the day? Taking raw materials and using them as tools. To wake up to the new day and think, man, what a blessing. Not that I survived, but that I am truly living. I love waking up out of my shelter and seeing the breaking dawn. The landscape is far better than any wallpaper, any interior decor. And when you wake up refreshed, it's to the hermit thrush's song. Little place here where the body heat is slowing, cooling, and then leaving. We need a place now to hang our bow drill set in the rain, to work on our fire, hand drill, whatever. Our pottery's drying inside and out of the rain. We have a place to do stuff.
Come on. There we go. Push that down a little bit. Just kind of.
This isn't a top-down learning experience. Sure, we share with you some of the technical points and the approaches and the step-by-steps to get you started, but this is about plugging you into an experience with the guidance of folks who do it all the time, who've had multiple 5 and 10 day quote-unquote full survival experiences in relative ease and comfort, and at least 3 seasons over the course of 4 to 5 years. Our instructors live this, and they're pushing their own edge as they teach you the skills. We're looking at seasonal larders, how to build fire off the landscape with no tools in the rain, maybe a hand drill stalk on the side of a dead tree. And when we approach these skills, it's to cultivate the landscape toward greater bounty as we harvest. We wait for the grasses to go to seed before we make our thatched huts and our looms and our thatched mats. So it's a caretaker attitude that takes care of yourself, your community, and the supporting community of our landscape, so that we know what each plant, each tree, each shrub, each animal can be used for, its behaviors, when it propagates, how to propagate. The ability to go out with just nothing and turn stones into sharpening tools helps you appreciate your knife, your lighter, your bed.
Supposedly some merit to that as an anti-inflammatory, right?
Not only is this a basket making material and a cordage source, it's also an analgesic, aspirin. It's got a bunch of little offshoots coming off like a person. Mandrake root! Squaw! Right? So there's your wild carrot.
Here, it teaches you a more symbiotic relationship where, the relationship between man and nature is mutually beneficial and not just, a one-way street.
This class in particular is set up so that your edge is immediately recognized, and I invite you to cross it. And I know, you get tired, the insects, the heat, the dehydration. That's because it's real. Real growth means real change through real experiences. And we're here as a safety net to get you to that space, to step back and invite you across. And if you don't want to, I'm not going to force it.